Carp o'clock, out on the bank. It's a Friday after work. Lake I wanted to fish was fully booked. So I went to the next one on my club water, fully booked. So I've come to the big Wat Donga here. There was one peg left, 2 pegs left, and I've turned up a little bit late because it's after work job, and I've got the shittest peg on the lake. So I've got to squeeze 3 rods through that. Cast out there, no chance. Got the bait boat now. Yeah, that's it, because it's full of tackle monkeys now. Of course, they all swamp on the place. Once there's a bit of fucking warm weather, that's it, they're all over it. You can never get a fucking peg, can you? That's why I like fishing in winter, because you can turn up and they're still trying to keep warm under the rocks, you know, that they live under. Right, I'm going to get my gear out, kids. Get set up before it goes dark. Back of the onion bag. A little bit of light on my face, you can see my fat ugly mug. Right then, changed over, so I've been fishing since Sally's, and they have chod rigs on there, naked chod, so I've just changed over now. Leg core, ESP leg core, £45, my little doobry. That's angle going on there. Olivetti there's a little flying back leg, don't fly back because it's got rubber on that far. Of course, splice lead core, and I've got one of my homemade silt sucker 2 ounce inlines. Swivel loop connection, a little bit of a bit of tube there, and there's the rig. So it's a curved shank, long shank, if that'll focus. There we go. So it's a curved long shank, blowback rig, 2 pop-ups, small one, which is it's pineapple or something, and sticky krill white. Yeah, 16mm pop-up, and that is held down like so by a split shot. So basically like the KD rig, that lies flat on the deck. There's a little bit of weed out there, so hopefully it'll stick up over the weed. If it's it lands in the weed, it's only about so high, so hopefully it'll land on top of the weed. If not, it's sand. Yeah, and that is pretty camouflaged on a bed of sand, and it'll sit like that. I've just tested it. Get this first one bazzed out in bait boat, because there's no room to cast here unless you've got waders, and I haven't got my waders with me because it's a 3rd peg. I was last one on. Yeah, can't cast here. You've got to go up there to the basically level with the weeds to chuck them out in waders. So I'm glad I brought my bait boat. She's ready to be fired up. Now a few boilies in the bait boat. Some spod mix, pigeon conditioner and pigeon food, and a bit of sweet corn on there as well. Right, let's get that loaded up, get it out. Right, that's the rods out. 3 bait boating out there, not far. I'm going to put a little bit of floral marker on there just to mark the distance, because couldn't mark the float it because the trees are in the way. Couldn't put the fish by out to have a mooch about, the trees are in the way. So I've bunged them out, and I'll just put a little bit of marker line on so I know how far to go. Right, time to get bivvy up in it because it's starting to rain. Don the spectacles, bivvy time. Well, that happened last night. Not a beep, quiet as a mouse. I was up at 6:30 this morning. Nice mist over the lake there. Beautiful. So I had a bit of a lie-in then. Kettle's on now. Get a brew, get me scoff, reel rods in, stick them out again. Might change rigs this time though. I'm going to go with the Ronnie rig. Let's have a bash at that. Slightly popped up there. Back of the onion bag. So much for the lucky kettle, eh? Come on, you bastards. Breakfast time. Right. I'm going to cheer myself up by having some Frank Boff. I like a little bit of Frank Boff. Today we're going cheap and chatty. Yeah. Brass worse. Misshapes. Bratty misshapes. We have some cheap and nasty Farm Foods bacon. Halal. And we're having some of them can't fucking open it. Some of them hard chicken turds on a bit of eggy bread. Eggy bread is going to be done in a fudge monkey. It's a real fudge monkey. Why? Tell you later in tips, tricks and handy hints. Cheap rich monkeys and a lot of other cheap gear that would make your toes curl. Oh yes. Right, let's fire up the panzers. They're called willies. Hey, this Farm Foods bacon ain't too bad, you know, it's not as thin as that Morrison's shite and it just all crims up, it's quite thick. Not too bad at all, kids, not too bad at all. Right, well, I'm having me shiny. Let's utilise the downtime with some tips, tricks and handy hints. A while ago we went to Own Bargains, me and Carlos Fandangus, to show you a few tips, tricks and handy hints in there. Well, here they are in action. Okay, you know the little makeup bottles you get for going on a plane? You can stick 50ml of this in them, 50ml of that in, you know, to make yourself look fucking good on beach like. Yeah. Well, you can get them for about 79p. Yeah, and you got the little squeezy tops. Squeeze, squeeze. Yeah, HP sauce. Ketchup, obviously some of that's being used. Squeezy, squeezy on your chicken biryani. And there's a little screw cap one. You can put your cooking oil in. There we go. And it's nice, small and compact, so it'll do for a day or two, won't it? Stuck in your food bag and what have you. Tips, tricks, and handy bollocks. Right, I'm going to finish my breakfast off now. I've got some more tips, tricks and handy hints coming your way very shortly. Cha-ching! Right, fuck off. Come on, fuck off, wankers. More tips, tricks and handy hints. Probably seen them kicking around there by the brew kit. Again, own bargains, 39p. Everywhere else they're a quid and not as good quality. Little screw on tubs. There you go. That's got my coffee in. 39p. That's got my sugar in. And 39p. That's got my powdered milk in. Yep. Happy days, and it all fits lovely in my little Nashi brew bag. I've also got one with tea in as well. Yeah, just in case somebody wants a cup of rosy lay. Yeah. So they're the own bargains, tips, tricks and handy hints. Get on them, lads. Right, yeah, it's been a good 18 hours they've been out there today, and last night. Put them out last night and left them. I was going to reel them in this morning, but thought, nah, I'll leave them there. See if I give the fish time to find it. Yeah, because I put the bait boat out over each rod, and I dumped about 2 kilos of oily particles that pigeon conditioner over the top of each rig. So I'm going to reel in very shortly, and I'm going to stick a Ronnie rig on. Oh, there's the Ronnie rig. Of course that sits like that. And I've put the £25 solar contoured unleaded on there because it sinks like a brick. And as that comes down, if there's any weed there, it'll sit on top of the weed. Okay, I'm just going to critically balance the pop-up. Yeah, so it just comes down slowly on top of the weed, if there is any weed there. On that one is a white krill sticky bait. This one is a mainline banoffee. And this one is a mainline high-vis clockwork orange. Yeah. Again, pop-ups. Again, we'll get the underwater camera out, stick them in the margins there. Let's see how they sit in the water, and then we'll rig up and we'll bait boat them out. I've got some high-vis marker elastic on the line, so I can take it out exactly the same spot, dump it all in the same place again. Because what I've got there is I've got my markers. What I use for markers is tops of trees. Yeah, because you can see them silhouetted against the skyline at night. So if you're bait boating or casting out at night, you're still casting in the same direction. You can see the silhouette of maybe the tallest tree out of the lot, silhouetted against the skyline. Yeah, I remember once, mate, one of my mates is back in the day. Yeah, I said, what have you used as a marker on the far bank? He went, that cow. It's over there now. It's fucked up over there now. I hope it's back scuttling another one now over there. Following it with his rod. Daft bastard. Fucking hell. Those are the days, eh? Yeah. Just go fishing with monkeys. Still do it now. Yeah. trees, in the trees. No weed on that. No weed on it. Ah well, Sunday morning, not a toot. Well, tell a lie, I had a double beep early this morning. That was it. Oh well, let's cheer ourselves up with some tips, tricks and handy hints, shall we? Brew kit. Okay, what I've got here is a nice little gas little burner there, little stove, all folds away, nice and compact. Nice and compact into that little box. Okay. You go outdoors, you go to camping shops, got a Van Gogh, places like that, that's going to cost you, 20-30 quid, innit? Yeah, I've seen some for 40 quid. Yeah, it's got the little ignition there, as you see, and it doesn't have to go roaring. That'll boil your brew in no time. Can of butane, yeah, well that's butane 70-30, so 70% butane, 30% propane. Yeah, so good for some of that one. And then what I do is I have a -27 one, so that's majority, that's propane, because it burns better in cold weather, because butane freezes at -2, propane freezes at -42. So that's the cold weather one. And it all fits in a nice little NGT bag. So it all fits in there. Like so. And of course my little red box goes in top with, obviously with the stove in there. That goes in there. And Bob's your teapot. Nice little NGT bag there. Fits all in. And a bit of brew kit in the front there if you need. Yep. So, right, how much was this? Yep. I've had it for about 12 months now. Works the dog's bollocks and I've used it a lot. That was, $7.99 from China. Okay, $7.99 and it works well. Yeah, but if you do get one, make sure it's got the electric ignition on it. You can get ones without that and they're a bit cheaper, but get the one with the electric ignition. Yeah. And you're on a winner, chicken dinner. Tips, tricks and handy hints. They're not cheap, but you can get them. You can get 6 in a box, I think, for about 20 odd quid, which is the best deal. So what I'll do, I'll put the link to that on eBay. Yeah, $7.99 is the cheapest I found it, and I got one with the electric ignition, of course. Yeah, it fits in a nice little NGT bag. Yeah, I've had it over 12 months and it's still going strong. Tips, tricks. Lads, bollocks. Get on them, lads. Can't knock them. we got a PB? Like a table leg. Oh no. $14 ounces. Bastard. 14 ounces. 3 ounces off a personal best. Damn bugger arse. Yeah, hurt the old bum cheek squeezing that one out, I'll tell you. Right kids, another tips, tricks and handy ends, because there's been no fish this weekend, so I'll pile in a few more tips, tricks and handy ends. Here's one of them. Right, power system to the bivvy. Yeah. Back in the day when I started carp fishing and overnighters and putting bivvies up and shit, there was none of these fridge monkeys, there was none of these power banks and shit like that. We had to make our own. Yeah, batteries, cables, crocodile clips, and basically make your own system. And really, I've still got it today. Yeah, this powers everything. Two 12-volt batteries in there. Okay, it's heavy, it's cumbersome, but that'll power everything I need for the next few days, like, or at least good 4 or 5 days. Yeah, what do I have running from this then? I can charge my phone, I can charge my lights, my Chinese ridge monkeys, I can charge both of my cameras with that, I can watch DVDs on my little flip up DVD player, I can charge my phone, and basically charging anything and lights anything, including a little DVD player. Yeah. So there's the batteries, all powered from a 12 volt. You can use any 12 volt battery, a little 12 volt 8 volt battery will work. As long as it's 12 volt, it'll all work. Connectors on there, boom boom, crocodile clips. Yeah. And then, let's get rid of that. Got my little electrics bag. There is my little electrics bag. I keep all my cables, wires, everything in there. Let's have a look. So the first thing you want is one of these. So that's a female end. It's basically a cigarette lighter socket that you get in the car. With a cable, you can buy them like this from China, wherever you want. 2 crocodiles clips, positive and negative. Of course that clips onto the battery. Then into that is basically it's an extension, isn't it? Yeah. Onto that yeah, connects to the battery. Of course you've got 3 sockets there, and you can turn them on or off at the back, and it's got a USB socket there as well. If they go, lads, check the fuse. Okay, don't throw it away, have a look at the fuse in there. Yeah, it's generally that's what's gone in it, as I found out. Then connected into that, of course, the little USB socket, and that charges my cameras, my phones, my lights, everything. Yeah, goes in there. DVD player goes in there. Yeah, that fits in there like so, and that charges everything. 3 sockets, and I've got a spare as well. Again, they're about £1 from China, them lads. Yeah, happy days. And in there I generally have my DVD player. So there's that. Charging cameras, charging phones, extra long cable to charge the phone so I can keep it on charge while I'm using it. Yeah. My lighting system, I've got a Phil Thompson. You've seen that in other videos. Again, that's the flexible one. Yeah, it sits above my head. Got magnets on it, so that on the outside of the bivvy are called a washer, and attaches to that. I've got these metal crocodile clips, well clips, they're them things, can't remember what they're called, just for grabbing all that bivvy and that, to support your cables. Yeah, fix your cables to the bivvy so you don't keep tripping over them. Yeah, what else have we got in here? Got remote control for the lighting system, so I can turn it on and off, brighten it, dim it down a bit, whatever I want. I've got my little cable thingy clips with a magnet on that clips on a stone pole, 2 of them, with one of them cheap Chinese ridge monkeys, so I can either light up the swim or of course the cradle when taking photographs at night, etc., so we can see what we're doing. Some washers again for clipping it all to the bivvian, etc. Got spare batteries in there, AA batteries, some spare connectors. You can get them. I got these from Thailand. They turned up, nothing was connected in them at all. So don't get them from Thailand. They're old as shit. Go to China. Those little chinky lads there do like doing proper stuff. And half of it, as we know, yeah, it's all made in the same factory. Just stick somebody's big name on it and sell it for 3 times the price. Yeah, or you get cheap Chinese ridge monkeys for £6. Yeah, okay, they're white, but they do the same job. Made in the same factory, just not got ridge monkey, not green. Yeah. I've got one here. And of course you can camo tape it up. There we go. Dog's bollocks them, so if you can find them, because they are very hard to find now. There we go, it's gone off, can't see it in the sun. And this little protective case, it's cardboard, so I've taped that just to semi-waterproof it. Top bomber! Right, so electrics bag, again, got that. All the cables you need, been through them, all goes in the bag, and of course that goes in my tackle bag. Bish bash bosh, I'll put it in there now, because I'm packing away. Again, you can use, as long as it's a 12 volt battery, you can use a big bloody leisure battery if you want, if you're there for some time. Get smaller versions, as long as it's 12 volt, even the Wave Runner bait bolt batteries, they're 12 volt, you can connect your crocodile clips to them. You should get your phone charged, definitely. You get your phone charged a few times, it might, you charge your power banks, that's another thing for the cameras, I've got power banks on there, and I keep them charged up from the battery. So, yeah, everything I've got I can charge, yeah, or connect to that system. Happy days. And as you say, it all connects to like the 12 volt cigarette lighter system, right, just like using a car. So anything you can plug in a car, you can plug into this on the bank. Happy days. Right, so there's your tips, tricks and handy hints. Time for me to pack up and go home. Car boot sales is the next tip, tricks and handy hints. Car boot sales. Yeah, I've had some proper results at car boot sales, lads, I'll tell you. We'll talk about that another time. Yeah, save yourself thousands of pounds, mate. Crystal Palace! That's it. Another session done. Yeah, another blank to add to that tally. Hey, Bob GT pop top blanket. Yeah, so Sunday afternoon now. Pack up, get away off home, chuck my gear out, chuck my work stuff in, get in the car and drive to Glasgow. Top bomber. Well, the old Ronaldo rig didn't work. Try that again sometime. Oh, sounds like shit. There we go. It's gone the colour of the silt. Silt sucker. Turned the colour of the silt black. Doesn't come off either, look. So once the silt suckers have landed in silt, been out a while, they come back in. Yeah, basically the lead's been dyed black, same colour as the silt, soaks into those leaves, etc. Turns the lead black and doesn't come out. So there we go, silt leads. Can you not knock it? Silt suckers, 2 ounce, inline, and £45 ESP lead cut. Happy days. What we didn't get now. It's what a load of nads. Well, that's it. So, let's try again, innit? Later, kids. See you later, fandangos.